and gentlemen, please welcome your Star Wars Weekend's host, the man with the freakish vocal range and free first names, James Arnold Taylor.
So, hey, are we enjoying Star Wars Weekends? Now, for those of you, how many of you go to every Star Wars Weekends? Look at that. How many are brand new to Star Wars Weekends? Wow, okay. See, it's catching on. So we are actually in today the halfway mark because we're doing something that is really cool. We're doing 5 weeks of Star Wars Weekends thanks to all of you loving it so much. So isn't that great? So we're right in the halfway mark. I'm so excited about it. Now, I am James Arnold Taylor. I'm your host. But people may go, well, James Taylor, I've seen fire, I've seen rain, I don't get it. Why is he here? No, not that guy. All if you need me later, I'll be up on the roof. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Okay, look, I'm not going to do it all. Anyways, so I'm a voice actor. Now, I do voices in cartoons and movies and things, and so how am I connected with Star Wars? People usually ask me, well, have I seen you in anything? To which case I say, well, I'm Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm Master Plo Koon on the Clone Wars. But did you know I'm also the leader on Hulk and the Agents of Smash? And I'm Bobby on Dark McStuffins. Yeah, but damn it, too, I'm Fred Flintstone, too.
And I'm also Johnny Test.
I'm the voice that tells you what's coming up next on Animation Domination. I even read the score right here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, The Legend of Jack Sparrow. That's Captain Jack Sparrow, who I voice in video games, baby.
Oh, hey, speaking of video games, I'm Ratchet from Ratchet & Clank, Tina's from Final Fantasy X, Lego Spider-Man,
The Silver Surfer. I'm even Professor Charles Xavier.
I'm the voice of all the minions.
Now, sometimes when celebrities aren't available to do their own voice, I fill in for them, like, oh, wait a second, Michael J. Fox for Stuart Little and Disney's Atlantis: The Lost Empire. I'm, Jay Baruchel as Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon. I'm also Christopher Mintz-Plasse as Fish Lakes.
I'm Andre the Giant.
And I'm also Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
And it's crazy to believe I've even made Christopher Walken. You can't. Oh, crazy. Whoa. I'm the voice that tells you what's now available on DVD and Blu-ray. To use only as directed. Don't buckle up and drive safely. Offer expires November 30th. So for details, batteries have 7% required member PIC. Don't miss it! Thank you. Hey, that's my show, Obi-Wan and Beyond. If you want to hear me do more of those voices, do about 200 of them and talk about my life as a voice actor. Anybody seen the show yet? It's a fun one. You can tell everybody go see it. It's a great time. It's at 7:30, and I hope you get to catch it. But right now, we have a fantastic show for you. Are you excited? Oh, we got to make a lot of noise because we got some great guests, but we want them to feel welcome. Are you excited? Paul is here. Hey, Paul. We got John Ratzenberger, Major Ben John. Pretty cool. But it gets better. We have a special message from somebody that couldn't be here, but wanted to say hello to you all. Take a look. Thank you, JJ. Hey, are you ready for our first guest? Yes. Man, he is an action superstar. He is a martial arts champion, and he is also responsible for bringing one of the greatest Star Wars villains to life. Look at the screens here. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Park! Star Wars Weekends.
Great to be back.
We seem to be doing this a lot. We like this. Huh? You're here, like 7 or 8 years now.
7 or 8 years. My kids love it, so that's what we did.
Is it a drag? You have to tell them, kids, we got to go back to Disney World. Sorry. Really hard.
Whenever we go home after, I'm here for 2 weekends. And,
yeah.
And just as the summer break is finishing, it's like, Daddy, are we going to do Star Wars Weekends again?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then Thanksgiving comes around. throws around and says, Daddy, we're going to do Star Wars weekend. And they're trying to prep, and they're asking me, so what Star Wars character can I be? And I'm like, well, be one of the bounty hunters.
No, we want Jedi. They must be a Jedi, I think. But we know that we have fun. We always have a good time with you. We've had some fun.
Yes.
Taking some pictures. Hey, yesterday with DNC, if you were in the audience for our talk show yesterday, look at that. We did a selfie with a few of you there, so you can find yourself in those pictures.
We did like on a roller coaster ride.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. And there we were. You were teaching us a little Ray move there.
You
that
did.
was, yeah, and I. I said, that's no move. It's a space station. No. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I was trying to be you, but it looks as though I'm not.
You did beat together.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I was beating you there. I'm glad we caught that one.
I'm not good at arm wrestling. And you got my right arm, I'm left-handed.
Oh, sure. Okay, sure. Well, hey, we're going to have fun. You and I are going to have fun later today at 5:15, right back here. We're going to get rid of the desk, and we're going to jump around. It's a visit to the mall. Anybody seen it? Yeah! Man, you got to come back here and be a part of a visit to the mall, 5:15 with Ray Park. You tell us about your life and martial arts and weaponry and all these fantastic characters. And then we have some special guests. All the folks come up on stage. We get various kids come up on stage. And yeah, you're fantastic with it. So visit to the mall, 5:15, okay? You want to check that one out. Now, I've got to ask you, because you've played so many interesting characters. A lot of times, some bad guys, but and some good guys. You have like Toad from the X-Men. Was a good-looking guy.
Braces line.
That's an interesting call you get. Yeah, you're going to play Toad. It's like, look at that. But that was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I grew up with the Marvel world as well as a kid. I grew up with practically everything. Star Wars, G.I. Joe, He-Man,
Yeah.
Thundercats.
And now you get to play it all. And even, so now this one, Headless Horseman in the Tim Burton film, right? And Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
There you are as the Headless Horseman. That must have been strange.
It was strange because originally I thought I was going to wear the shoulder pads and do the whole...
Yeah, the way they normally, but no, they just removed your head.
Yeah, my head said, Ray, we don't need your face. You know?
I cut you at the waist, they cut you at the neck. It's always a thing like that. Okay. Or Obi-Wan Kenobi, let's be clear. So Snake Eyes, though, this one is really one of my favorites. Anybody love Snake Eyes? How cool is this? That had to be kind of a dream come true, huh? That was fun.
It definitely was. Like I said, G.I. Joe, but in England it was Action Man.
Oh yeah.
And
okay.
so I grew up, my dad was a young dad of mine because we were young, so I had Action Man first, and then my brother was into Action Force, and of course it was G.I. Joe. And so to play my childhood hero and to sort of live the dreams of wanting to be a ninja.
Yes, you got to be a ninja.
To be a commando ninja.
I think you got to be the coolest ninja ever. And then now you have a new film out, and it's called Jinn. J-I-N-N, Jinn. And people can look for that. And can you tell us a little bit about that film?
I've traveled to Malaysia and China since I was a kid, and I've always heard good stories about the jinn. You know, and there's a good jinn and bad jinn, or the boogeyman. Be careful, if you're bad, the jinn's going to come to you.
Oh, I see, okay.
So it's like a supernatural thriller.
And you have to stop the jinn.
Yeah, and I have this really stylish goatee as well.
Yes, you do.
I thought, I look different for the part. The director is awesome, and AJ, and he wanted me to grow my hair out, so I was like, all right, cool. And then, so I thought I'd have this really different type of goatee, and I'd say I'm never going to do that again, because every day I had to make sure it was on point. And
yeah, the Tony Stark type thing.
It's a challenge. So.
It's rough, isn't it? It's rough. Well, but then, let's see, then you had to shave your head for this character, Darth Maul. Now, see, looking back, could you ever have imagined that Darth Maul would become such a, I really think it's kind of strange to say, but really kind of a beloved villain, don't you? I mean, we love Darth Maul, don't we? You wouldn't imagine to be the case. Why do you think Darth Maul is so kind of, endearing?
Over the years, I've been thinking about it a lot, especially as a martial arts instructor and gymnastic teacher. I wanted to be the good guy. When I thought about getting into films, I wanted to be the good guy that saves the world,
right?
And never the bad guy. And to have that, to sort of be a bad guy and then talk to the kids and be a role model. The kids love it, and I think it's because of the action and the way Darth Maul moves and the double-bladed lightsaber.
I think it's because of Ray Park. What do you think? And I want to take you back a little and take a look at these screens here. This is way back when you became Darth Maul.
Yes, indeed, you did.
I didn't know I was my voice for one week.
Very naughty. Very naughty indeed. I don't really hate it. So naughty.
Hey, do you mind, I've been asking people online because everybody loves the Twitter and the Instagram and everything. I've been asking people to ask questions. Do you mind if we take a couple of questions online? Okay, so we've got some questions from the council here.
And now, questions from the council.
Well, Obi-Wan needs his glasses for this. Okay. Hey, oh, this is a good one. This is from Courtney, and she wants to know, Ray Park, how long was the Darth Maul makeup process?
The process took about 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, and I would shave my hair maybe in the morning.
Ooh, look at that. Hey,
That was the very first time my bonnet was taken off.
Is that what they call it back home?
England,
Yes,
yeah.
they
I
call it.
learned my eyebrows were darker back then.
Yeah, look at how that happens. Did they take those off as well?
No.
They left your eyebrows.
Left
That's
my
good.
eyebrows on, and my nose was still big. And at the time, before Star Wars, I completed a movie called Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and they wanted to bleach my hair.
Yeah, you were like blonde at that.
Blonde,
Yeah.
and that's not my natural color, of course.
Right.
And I had a big hoo-ha about bleaching my hair because I never wanted to bleach my hair, but for a job I did it.
Sure.
I double braided, and then I had this big concern about shaving my hair. I wanted to shave it, but I didn't want to get beaten up all the time. Because in England, if you were, had bald head, you were a skinhead, or
Right.
you were a toughie.
But if you had the horns on, I think everybody would be like, it's okay, man.
Plus, I had all these scars on my head.
That's here at Star Wars Weekends. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah. Hey, here's one. It's actually from a James Arnold Taylor.
Oh.
You do a lot of voices when we're up here doing a visit to the mall. You do a lot of voices, and you actually do some great voices. Do you have a favorite Star Wars character to do?
I'd like to do Watto,
Watto, yes. Ooh, and we had Watto here a few years back. I remember you guys were talking.
And he gave me some good pointers.
Do we want to hear him do Watto?
Okay. Your Jedi mind tricks cannot work on me. Only money. Money, no bus, no deal.
And I think we have, I think we have a question out in the audience. Right there.
My question is for Ray Park.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, it's not a question. It's more of a statement. I don't think you're so tough. I don't. I think it's all a big act. What do you think about that, Mr. Tough Guy?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
That's what I thought, Stormtroopers.
yeah. Hey, you want to do a phony photo moment really quick? Okay, we'll do a little quick phony photo moment. You get payback now.
Right.
Obi-Wan, and I'll do this, and everybody snap away. Go ahead, Ray. And somebody will Photoshop this of me being cut in half. And now it's Darth Maul's revenge, right? Oh, hey, this reminds me of a little something we do here that's called a Darth Maul face-off.
It's time for a Darth Maul face-off. Face-off.
Okay, so Ray, this is how it works. We have a lot of great people out there that love to do Darth Maul. And they love to do their faces and get right in there and all. And I think that we might have some that could do even better faces than Darth Maul himself. So I went out, actually we have a great correspondent that's out there. Let's throw it to you. James, take it away here.
Thanks, James. Okay, we are out here for a Darth Maul face-off. Let's see if some of these younglings can beat Ray Park in a face-to-face duel. Okay, I'm here with
Spencer.
and
Noah.
Spencer and Noah. Give us your best Darth Maul face.
I challenge you, Ray Park,
To a duel.
to a duel.
A Darth Maul face-off.
A Darth Maul face-off.
Now I'm actually kind of scared. Let's harness the Force and give your best Darth Maul face. All right, Ray. I'm here with Casey. And Casey is going to give his best Darth Maul face. You ready? You summon the Force. I think you can beat Ray Park in this. Ready? All right. Give him your best face. Excellent. Oh, yes. Ray Park is no match for Casey. Well, the Force is certainly strong out here, leaning towards the dark side with these younglings, but I think that wraps it up for now.
Oh, hey, James, you were fantastic. You're my favorite part, actually.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself, James.
Ah, come on, cut it out. You have a good stay, okay? All right,
See you later.
Okay, bye-bye. Hey, that's good, right? I have a question, though. Right, we can do it live. If we had somebody that could give a really good Darth Maul face, do you think somebody could give a face-to-face with Darth Maul himself right here, right now? Anybody? Yes? You, right here? Okay, come on up. This should be interesting. She's got a tiara. Hi there. When you come on up here, my dear. How are you? What's your name? Lydia. Okay, I'll give him a high five, and then you're going to give him a face up. So do you think you can summon the dark side and just give him your best start? Ooh, you're starting already. Okay. Ooh, hey. Scared. Staying out of the way. Oh, she's calling you over. Tiara, huh? Not too bad.
That's awesome.
I like that. Hey, Ray,
That's
you know,
awesome video.
this is fun. This is the little game I like to do. This is when I'm sitting here getting ready for the show. Hey, I'm Darth Maul. Whoop! Oh, look at that! Pretty good.
You know, I do have a lightsaber.
Yeah, yes, you do.
You know, this whole, cut in half thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you cut half.
That's fine.
You know, I've come prepared this time, mate. I've got a clip on how it should have ended on Phantom Menace. Okay, hey guys, can you roll this clip for me, please?
It's a Star Wars selfie.
Excellent. Hey, we're in the show. We're in the park now. That's pretty cool. All right, let's hear it one more time. We having fun? Hey, my next guest has truly done it all. He's a on-camera actor in film, television, but also a tremendous voice actor, host of TV shows and things, and just a fantastic guy, and you may recognize him here. Take a look.
being here. Did you spend the night here?
It's cool in here, yeah.
Before we start, are there any veterans or currently people serving in the United States Armed
Military,
Forces?
yes. Yes. Stand up.
Everybody stand up. I want everybody to give you a round of applause. Thank you for your service. So we shouldn't forget, without these men and women, we can't do what we do.
That's right. It's incredibly true. And
Thank
you are quite the patriot. You actually do.
What's that?
You are quite the patriot, actually.
I
yourself,
still get
right?
choked up when the American flag goes by.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. And are you enjoying this Star Wars weekend as well?
Yeah, I am. Boy, those funnel cakes are filling, aren't they?
Those are
Oh
fun.
no! I thought they were health food.
They are. They are. At Disney, everything is magical. There's no calories involved.
That's what Ray told me anyway.
It's,
Go ahead, eat another one.
you are no stranger to Disney, certainly to Pixar. I think that you know some of these characters we have sitting around here. This is actually one of my favorites right here, P.T. Flea.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite characters from Pixar.
You have voice. I don't know. Does everybody know this? Every single Pixar film, all 14 films, John has been in every single one.
Yeah, don't tell anybody because I think it's a clerical error. The computer keeps spitting out my name and they keep calling it. I show up, do what I got to do, and I go home.
No, I don't think so. I think it's because they love you. And you probably get this asked a lot, but do you have a favorite character out of all of those that you've done?
P.T. Flea.
That's what I thought. I love P.T. Flea. He's so cool.
Yeah, he's so avaricious. He'd sell his grandmother for a nickel. But it just makes me laugh because when you see people like that in real life, they were just so focused on just making another penny.
Yeah.
And that makes me laugh in real life. Well, it's, lighten up, pal, but yeah, it just makes me laugh.
So it's fun to do because it was out of character for you too, and that's what we love about all your work. And in fact, we have a great video of some of your work with Pixar. Take a look at the screens here.
Hey, you! Hey, you like impressions? Welcome to the Himalayas! Snowcone? Oh, that abominable snowblower is quite the comic thespian. You look good, Woody, you look good.
The actor's voice infused into the process is very, very fascinating. So what they bring to it is soul. They breathe this beautiful life into these characters.
Hey, I hate to break up the road rally, guys, but they're here! Birthday guests at 3 o'clock! Oh, man! Whoever does the voice of that piggy truck, I'm telling you, he's one great actor. Greetings and salutations! Zoo-bop-a-doo, and how do you do? I am the great P.T. Flea! I'm in need of your assist. Oh, let's just cut to the chase. The way you live a day, I'll tell you when. The way you live a day.
Would somebody please give me directions?
Would somebody please give me directions?
Serious. Thank you.
These are the lousiest circus cars in the world, and they're gonna make me rich! Wait a minute here. They're just using the same actor over and over. What kind of a cut-rate production is this?
Oh, man.
What kind of a cut-rate production is this?
You sound just like him.
Occasionally I do.
You do. Now, before we go on, I don't know if you heard, before you came out, there was this big cheer at one point for a show called Cheers. We have to talk about that for a second. What a fantastic character, Cliff Clavin.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Cliff Clavin possibly almost was not on the show, but thanks to you, he's there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I've never been a good auditioner, so I don't understand why they bother. But, and I also never went to acting school, so nobody taught me. But I went in for the audition, and it was horrible. And as I was walking out the door, the thought occurred to me, because I was primarily making my living as a comedy writer at the time.
Okay, yeah.
So the writer part of me took over, and I just turned around and said, "Do you have a bar know-it-all?" I said, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Well, there's certainly in New England, where I grew up, there's one person that pretends to know everything,
Yeah.
And no one ever questions them. And I always thought that was funny, you know, growing up. And everybody knows that the guy doesn't know what he's talking about, but you use him to settle bets and everything else. So and one of them said, I said, well, look at this kind of guy. And I said, you know, samurai sword was originally invented by a guy named Sam. You know, so I was just using objects in the room to make them laugh enough so I could escape with my dignity. I'd already stuck the place up. And I left 2 days later. I was literally packing. I was living in London at the time.
Oh, were you? Okay.
So I remember I had a suitcase on the bed, and I was doing this, the phone rang. Yeah, they wanted to try that character out for a few episodes.
Man, and the rest is history. Don't we love Cliff Clavin, huh?
Now, forever in Washington, D.C., his uniform hangs in the Post Office Museum.
Oh, it's like a Smithsonian?
The Smithsonian, yeah.
Wow. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty
Archie
great.
Bunker's chair, Fonzie's jacket.
Fonzie's jacket, oh, hey, you know that Fonzie. I'm not going to do it in front of you, I'm sorry. Does everybody do Cliff Clavin in front of you? Does everybody come up and do Cliff for you?
Oh, yeah, I got it just recently. I was in New York, and a guy, we're both rushing for a taxi cab. We kind of bumped into each other. He went, hey, I was just taking you in the computer room. Oh, yeah, I get it all the time. It's fun.
But, okay, so here's one that not everybody probably knew. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Right there, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Major Brent Derwin. Now, how did Brent Derwin come about?
I don't know. I got a call. I showed up. But the big deal for me at the time, you know, living in London and abandoned building, struggling actor kind of thing.
Wow.
And they gave me a parking, you know, you pull on the lot and they give you a parking space, you know, number 28 or whatever. And I pull in and I noticed right next to my parking spot, there was a sign that said Kermit. I got to park next to Kermit. My mother was so proud. That's when she stopped worrying about me.
Had you known, I mean, like Star Wars, did you think, hey, I want to get in on this whole Star Wars thing?
No.
Was that, no. And now there is a Brent Derwin action figure?
An action figure.
How cool is that? That's pretty great, right? Isn't that fantastic? Look at that. Here's,
Only $5,000 a piece.
That's
Some
right.
of them out of the trunk of my car.
we got him off of eBay, and yeah, no, he's an important character, but how do you feel about the fact that basically you're responsible for closing Han and Luke out there in the cold all night?
Well, you know, heating is expensive. What am I going to do? You know, let the hydraulics of the jets freeze overnight?
It's an ice planet,
For
sure.
a couple of goofs that bring a compass with them? Like it's my fault they can't find a way
Well,
home?
I'm just thinking, you know, because you were the one that gave the order to close the doors finally, and you know, now people go, well, okay, so where was Brent Derwin? And we have this one scene, it was very obvious. George made it very obvious when he made the film. Take a look at this.
All troop carriers will assemble at the north entrance. The heavy transport ships will leave as soon as they're loaded. Only 2 fighter escorts per ship.
2 fighters against a Star Destroyer?
The ion cannon will fire several shots to make sure that any enemy ships will be out of your flight path. When you've gotten past the energy shield, proceed directly to the rendezvous point. Understood?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay, everybody to your stations, let's go!
Sir, Commander Skywalker hasn't come in the south entrance. He might have forgotten to check in.
Not likely. The speeder's ready.
Not yet. We're having some trouble adapting them to the code.
We'll have to go out on tauntaun.
Sir, the temperature's dropping too rapidly.
That's right. My friend's out in.
Sir, all the patrols are in. Still no.
Still no contact from Skywalker Solo.
Mistress Leia, R2 says he's been quite unable to pick up any signals, although he does admit that his own range is far too weak to abandon all of them.
Your Highness, there's nothing more we can do tonight. The shield doors must be closed.
That's great. Now we gotta close the doors. There's a big beefy voice coming out of you there.
The shoes must be closed. I had a croissant just before I...
I'm sorry, Princess Leia, we can do nothing more.
Hey, you know, well, but you know the reason why it was was like that is there was an extended scene of it. You guys have seen this, right? Have you seen the extended? There was, I mean, you like to, when you come in, you like to actually, you know, get as much as you can, as much camera time as you can.
Well, I like to expand the story. I like to, you know, treat people to. It makes it more interesting, I think.
Sure, and we have it. Do you want to see the scene? It's extended scene. Exclusive to Star Wars. You go ahead and roll that. Yeah, let's see that.
Sir, all the patrols are in.
Would you put a sock in it? Can't you see the princess is worried sick over there? Ah, gee, she heard us. You better go there and talk to her before that droid fills your head full of nonsense statistics she doesn't want to hear. Hey, Your Highness. So it appears that Han and Luke are probably camping out tonight. You know, while the evening low here in Hoth is about -60°C, there are colder places on the planet where people have survived, where I hear the town of Edmonton gets a bit nippy at night. And there's even a little village in Russia called Mike Cone, where they have a record low of -90°C. Of course, the body normally reaches hypothermia around 35 degrees, although there was a documented 13°C. So what do you got that going for you? You know, once Johnson here and I got stuck out in the cold and had to split open our tauntaun to sleep in for the night. It's not bad enough on the outside, huh? But you know, the next day we had quite a little tauntaun feast. It kind of tastes like chicken.
That was, yeah, now that's the scene I remember. I'm so glad you laughed at that. But, you know,
I can see that happen. Yeah, well, you know, the sun says, you know, we ran out of juice half of it. Hey, we got stuck out there all night long for crying out loud. Yeah, we had to chop up a Wookiee and use it for fire, you know. It's amazing. Those Wookiees, they burn really hot. But that's, you know, if it was there, that's exactly.
That's how it would have been, right? Sure. And there's another scene, though, because, you know, a lot of times when you're on a film, you play several characters. And there is another character that you played in Empire Strikes Back. Most people don't know it because it was cut from the original, but we found this in the archives. I don't know if you're aware. I'm sure you remember it, but you guys, take a look at this scene. Take a look at this. Steady, girl. Hey, what's the matter? Can you smell something?
Welcome to the...
It's Star Wars weekends, it's Disney. There's really, you know, as the host, I can wrap things up, but it's not going to be as cool as if we actually had someone that embodied all of these things. I'm with you right now.
James.
Hey, Mickey. Oh, our guest is too, yeah.
Great to see you, Don. Welcome back, mate.
Hey, now, Jedi Mickey is in his Jedi attire because it's Star Wars weekend. So guys, I hope it's all right. I thought we should get into our Mickey attire. Are you? Right? Okay. Mickey, you're set. You have your own ears built in. That's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put mine on.
It would be my pleasure.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Can we get a little music, maestro, please? Now it's time to say goodbye.